Really, thank you. This is overwhelming. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. It is so nice to be here. This is what America is all about, is small town Americans. Thank you. This is beautiful. I'm told that 12 presidents have come through Lebanon, and how about we add another one to the list here in John McCain. Please let me introduce to you my husband. He's a commercial fisherman and a production operator up in the oil fields in Alaska. He is Todd's a proud member of the United Steelworkers Union, and he is the 4-time champion of the world's longest, toughest snow machine race across Alaska, 2,000 miles, the Iron Dog, Todd Palin. And Todd is a great, great dad, and thank you for appreciating that also. Buckeye State, it is going to be a tough battle here. We have to take this state, and I'm here to work with you to elect John McCain as our next president of the United States of America. What we're going to do and what we have to do is take our message of reform, because the U.S. government is in so need of reform. We're going to take that message of reform all across this nation to everyone in every party or no party at all, and we are committed to that reform, and that's what John McCain and that's what I am all about. So we're going to need your help to send that message. And again, it's going to be small town America, getting us to where we need to be to plug in that reform that you all deserve and you all expect, and we're committed to. It's going to be with your efforts and with your vote that we're going to go to Washington and we're going to shake things up. Thank you for doing that with us. Now, John McCain is a guy who's been through a few tough fights before, and he has served America in good times and in bad. He's overcome great, great challenges, and he is the one who is ready for this job of leading our country. He's the only man who's got what it takes in this race to lead our country through the next 4 years. Now remember, it was just about a year ago when the war in Iraq looked very, very bad, and people across the nation, especially in D.C., they were saying all hope was lost. There wasn't hope for victory in Iraq. Defeat at the hands of al-Qaeda in Iraq, though, would have left millions to a violent fate and left our own nation much less secure. The consequences of failure would have been terrible for our country. So some in Washington saying that all was lost, there was no hope. We had a candidate who said that there was hope. We had a candidate who supported the surge, wanted to fund the surge, had predicted before it happened that there would be success with the surge. That man, of course, is Senator John McCain. See, those same who had said that there was no hope for the war had also said there was no hope for this candidate either. This was about a year ago. But what they had neglected to consider with this candidate as they wrote him off was the sheer determination, the grit, the tenacity, the courage of this candidate, and he is the right man to lead this country because of that commitment. See, the pollsters and the pundits were trying to write him off, you all knew better. The American voter knew better, because the American people understand that there is a time for politics and there's a time for leadership. There's a time to campaign and there is a time to put your country first. And he is a man who wore his uniform representing our country for 22 years. John McCain refused to break faith with the troops who have now brought victory within sight. And as the mother of one of those troops, he's exactly the kind of man I want as Commander-in-Chief. Now, for his part, our opponent, he still just can't bring himself to acknowledge the coming victory in Iraq. He couldn't just recently, even in an interview, to acknowledge that change has happened. He says he's for change. Well, in Iraq, change has happened, and that change has been a great thing for America, Senator. So here is how I'm looking at the choices that we face in this election. In politics, there are some candidates who use change to promote their careers. And then there are other leaders, like John McCain, who use their careers to actually promote change. And this is a moment in our country when principles and political independence mean a lot more than just towing a party line. John McCain doesn't run with the Washington herd. He's willing to shake things up in Washington, and that's one more reason to move the maverick of the Senate right on into the White House. Senator McCain has called the two of us a team of mavericks, and he knows that we've done some shaking up there in